Deal in the air. Great support for Truss to smash EU as UK sets about plan to facilitate Article 16. Liz Truss has been urged to follow through on Britain's threat to the European Union to trigger Article 16. Former MEP and GB News presenter Alex Phillips warned the threat the UK has repeatedly made to invoke Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol is becoming less powerful. She urged the Foreign Secretary, who has taken over responsibility for the UK's future relationship with the EU from Lord Frost, to finally act. Ms. Phillips said the longer that we don't do it, the less powerful threat it becomes. There's not really a negotiating chip at all when you've said it about 5,000 times and not actually done anything about it. Ms. Phillips' comments come as talks on the protocol between the UK and the EU are continuing in the new year. The ex-Brexit Party MEP said she fears Ms. Truss could be more likely than her predecessor to back down to Brussels. She said, with Lord Frost leaving he really did hold the feet to the fire of the EU. I think the concern now is how much that is going to continue. Ms. Phillips highlighted how Ms. Truss has a lot on her plate as Foreign Secretary on top of negotiations with the EU. She said, there could be all sorts of other things going on from China to Russia, huge issues to contend with. On December 21, Ms. Truss had her first call with European Commission Vice President Maroš Šefčovič since taking over from Lord Frost, who quit citing the current direction of travel of the government. Ms. Truss said afterwards, we want a constructive relationship with the EU, underpinned by trade and our shared belief in freedom and democracy. Resolving the current issues is critical to unleashing that potential. The UK position has not changed. We need goods to flow freely between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, end the role of the ECJ, European Court of Justice, as the final arbiter of disputes between us, and resolve other issues. We must pick up the pace on talks in the new year. Our preference remains to reach an agreed solution. If this does not happen, we remain prepared to trigger Article 16 safeguards to deal with the very real problems faced in Northern Ireland and to protect the Belfast, Good Friday, Agreement in all its dimensions. The protocol was agreed by the UK and EU as a way to maintain a free-flowing land border on the island of Ireland after Brexit. But businesses have been hit by the changes, and London and Brussels are trying to reach an agreement that would reduce customs paperwork and the number of checks and inspections required on goods. The prospect of triggering Article 16, a move that would effectively unilaterally suspend the treaty, has been repeatedly raised by the UK. To some observers, Boris Johnson's appointment of the Foreign Secretary to lead Brexit talks is a way to broker a less belligerent approach to Brussels, after David Frost's repeated threats to suspend the Northern Ireland Protocol at the risk of an EU trade war. She also signed up to the PM's climb down on the European Court of Justice, which is thought to have played a part in provoking the resignation of her predecessor, known in Brussels as Frosty the Noman for his refusal to make concessions. But she today sought to project a hardline stance, insisting that the UK position has not changed and telling Mr. Šefčovič that Britain remains ready to trigger Article 1 if barriers to the flow of goods between Northern Ireland and the British mainland are not eased. ECJ oversight of the protocol had long been an obstacle to agreement, due to Lord Frost's insistence on sovereignty grounds that the court's involvement must be entirely removed. But new UK proposals would allow it to retain its role interpreting EU rules which continue to operate in the province because of Mr. Johnson's decision to create a customs border in the Irish Sea. Ms. Truss echoed the language used by the UK when announcing the climb down last week, saying that the ECJ must not be the final arbiter of disputes between us.